This bar-inspired workout is full body and perfect for beginners. In the next 30 minutes, you're going to shake, sculpt, stretch and burn. Remember to hit subscribe, leave me a comment down below, check out my Instagram at TaylorToned. Okay, who's ready? Let's get into it. Stepping your feet underneath your hips, you're going to start by reaching the hands up towards the ceiling, and then you're going to press your heels away from the floor, reaching through the body. Inhale in, exhale away, drop those hands out towards the side, straight in towards your first move, knee lift. So we go up and up and up. I want to soften here through the knee. You're bending through the knee, bringing the toe in front of yourself. Now you're going to turn the palms up towards the sky. Surrender your heart, open those palms up, bend through the knees, tight hamstrings, take a bigger bend, don't worry. You've got a soft underneath knee. We go up and up. Now option here, this is beginner level, but option, you can go for a reach, reach, reach. You just scoop in the hands up towards the ceiling, over the top of the head, into a fifth position as you lift the leg. Now open out through the collarbone, shine the heart forwards, keep the eye line up, go lift. Inhale, exhale, just give me 7, 6, give me 5 and 4. We change in 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet underneath the hips. You're going to step to the left side, hands go prayer. Drop, up other side, drop, lift. So this is more of an advanced option. If you want to modify it, maybe pop the hands to the waist and you don't have to coordinate that way. Lift, go drop, then lift. So you go into a squat position here. My knees, they are firing over my middle toe. Go drop and lift. Now a bit of a challenge here coming up. Bounce, bounce, lift other side. Bounce, bounce, lift. So you're getting low in towards your squat, pushing the hips down towards the floor. Again, knees over the middle toe. Keep the heart open, press the palms together. Squeeze your shoulder blades down, drop, then lift. Go squat and squat, lift up, 2 more, go bounce and bounce. Lift 1 more, whew. Lift, well done. You're gonna open your feet wide in the hips, lateral flexion or side lean, reaching the left hand over the top of the head. Take the eye line towards the sky, reach the hand up, inhale. Exhale, side lean over, float it up. And then from here, we're gonna step to the edge of your mat. So make sure you've got enough room to roll out. Chin to chest, you're gonna roll it down. You're gonna walk in towards a box position, knees on the floor. So we're in a beginner's bar class today. If you do my videos normally, you can always take the advanced option, or maybe you just want the advanced option today. Over the knees and inch off the floor. Walk back in. Bend and roll. So this roll down comes from a Pilates influence. So bar is like a dance inspired workout because you're always on the beat. It's like a Pilates inspired workout because we do steal some of those moves from Pilates, and also it has that yoga infusion too. It is all about those child's poses, those downward dogs as well. Bend through the knees and roll it up. So pick your option. Are you dropping your knees down towards the floor? Are you hovering the knees off? Whatever you take as an option, make sure hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and you are squeezing your belly button up towards the spine. So you're engaging through the core. Hover the knees. 1 more. You'll have to know what those hands in. Bend through the knees, roll it up, chin to chest. You're gonna roll it down. You're gonna reach the hands underneath the shoulders and hold a box position. So modification is here, knees on the floor. To make it harder, hop the knees off. Inhale, exhale. And if you're in that modification, take this chance to get the knees off the floor, tuck the toes under. Everyone together, tap their knees, go down, down, lift. Go down, down and lift. So, what's the difference between a bar class and a Pilates mat class? Some people can't make out that this is just a Pilates mat class. But bar is about that rhythmic movement of the body. It's about those tiny isometric moves, that ballet-inspired move as well. So you'll see lots of firsts, lots of turned out positions where you go tap, tap, lift. Keep a nice flat back, eye line in between your fingertips. You've got this. Give me 4 and lift. Rest the knees down when you need to. 4, we go 2, lift, last 1. Now you're gonna hold it, keep those knees lifted. Inhale, exhale, give me 8 and 7 and 6, just give me 5, you've got it. 4, lower the knees in 3, in 2, 1. Drop the knees down, quick cat and cow. Inhale, press the middle of the back up to the ceiling, and exhale, push the chest down, lift the eye line up. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, press it again. We go. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, press. Now you're gonna sit back on your heels, give your wrists a really quick roll one way, and then reverse it, roll other way. Now you're gonna bring your forearms down towards the floor. 45 seconds left of your warm. You're gonna bring yourself to go on the fleshy part of your knees. Now all you're gonna do is tuck the toes, lift the knees off, drop, squeeze the toes in. Nice and slow. Lift the knees. Now I really want you to think about that engagement through the core. Your shoulders are over the top of your elbows here. Your inner thighs squeeze together, your butt squeezes together as tight as you can. And I want you to lift the knees, and you should not feel this in the lumbar spine. If your hips are too low, maybe like this, don't do it, that hurts, then it means you are really just overarching that lumbar spine. So make sure you have your pelvis tilted under, and make sure you've got those hip bones scooped in towards your belly button. You've got a flat line through the body. Tuck and lift. If you can't feel it at all, maybe you can overly feel it in the shoulders and not the abs. You've got your hips too high. One straight line. You're gonna hold this one for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Well done. Dropping down towards the knees. You're gonna lift it up, face towards me. Reach the hands to the side. Let's go. 4 minutes of arm workout. Now you're gonna make sure your palms up towards the ceiling. Little tiny lift. Lift. Go up and up. Up. Again, open through the heart. Get those fingertips as long as you possibly can. And I want you to imagine you've got a golf ball in your hand. Now lift and lift. So you're shining up and up. If you need to drop out, make sure you push it until you really need to. But don't be afraid to shake it out and start again. Palms towards the ceiling, go lift and lift. You have 6 more here. 5, turn the palms down to the floor. In 3, in 2, in 1. Now turn the palms down and up. Go down and lift. So again, I want you to imagine you've got a golf ball in each of your hands. You're turning it to the floor like you're showing your golf ball off. Hey, look at my shiny golf ball. We go down to the floor, up to the ceiling. Extend through those arms. Now pull the abs in. Grow tall off the knees, and the crown of the head is growing towards the ceiling. Slide your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Imagine you've got jeans on, and you're trying to get your shoulder blades, those 2 wings in your back, into your back pockets. Do that right now. Pull the abs in. Belly button towards your spine. Squeeze and lift. You have just 4. I'm learning. 3, 2. Now last one, turn the palms up. We're gonna go up. Woo. Feels good to go up and get that release. But then when you come back down, it's like, oh my gosh, double the burn. We go for an up and down. Go lift and low. You've still got those imaginary golf balls. Maybe it's an apple now. You have 3, then lift. You've got 2, then lift. Now last one, bring the hands in line with your shoulders. The golf balls are going to point behind yourself, in front of yourself. Twisting out through those arms. Your shoulder joint, it's a ball and socket joint, so you have good maneuverability, movability in that joint. So really rotate through those rotator cuffs, it's called. Let's tone up those shoulders. Let's tone your arms. Let's get a long, lean, gorgeous dancer-like body. We go forwards and back. Now can we up the tempo? We go forwards, back. Don't hold the breath. Keep breathing. You have just a final 10, 9. You've got 8. Then we're going to go tricep dips, but you can do it. Go 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, fingertips. They're going to come to your heels. Sweep your feet in front of yourself. And I want you to bring your fingertips towards your heels here. Dig the heels in. Option 1 is up here. For the modification, keep your tailbone on the floor, still follow my instructions. You're going to take a big bend, then push. Go down for 2, up for 1. Bend, push. Go down, lift. Dig the heels in. Take those toes off. Again, it's all about that rhythmic movement. Bend, then lift. I really try to choreograph my classes to good music. I spend hours on Epidemic Sound, it's called, listening to the music, getting like 124, 125 beat songs so I can really enjoy. It's like dancing to music. I really enjoy the burn, enjoy the pain. Lift, you've got 3, then up. You have just 2, don't forget to take that modification if you need to, and lift. Now last one, stay here. Option, you're gonna lift the heels in towards a high heel position. Then you're gonna take a big bend through the elbows. Ooh, now tiny presses, bend, and bend, and bend. Knees in line with your hips. Miniature, 7, 6 more pulses, 5 and 4. You've got 3, 2, 1. Okay, roll onto your front. Now the fun begins. Tuck the toes under, down dog, press the heels to the floor, lift the hips nice and high, drive the heels down. Here's your yoga influence, down dog. Walk the hands in towards your feet, tiny bend through the knees, and you're gonna roll it up. Let's go in towards a thigh burnout now. So you're gonna go wide plie, key bar move. Feet are wide in the hips, feet are turned out, natural turn out, knees over the top of the toes. Hands come prayerfully. We go down, lift, down, lift. So we're keeping it simple to start with here. Single beat, and lift, down, lift. So I want you to imagine you're sliding your back down a wall. The hips, they come equally in between your feet. Feet are wide in the hips. If your feet are too close, it'll feel funky on the hips. So get those hips, feet nice and wide, hips low. The lower you go in your bar class with me today, the more it's gonna burn. Go drop and lift. Now here comes the option to go bounce, bounce up. Bounce, bounce, lift. So we go pulse, pulse, squeeze. Go pulse, pulse, squeeze. Now everything you do in bar, do with force. It is so precise, but so forceful. You're creating long, lean, gorgeous dancers like muscles with me. So we go squeeze, squeeze, lift. It's like you're pushing something heavy in towards the floor. Knees over the top of your second toe, turn out through the legs. I love wide plie so much because it's different to a normal squat, because you're really getting inner thighs, back of thighs, booty as well. A lift. Go down, down, lift. You have just 3 to the hold, 2 to the hold, and any injuries, keep it higher. Now hold. So if you've got any knee injuries, any issues with the legs, bring it a little bit higher. Drop those hips to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Now you're going to reach the hands up towards the ceiling. This arm, left arm, you're going to squeeze it to the side, back through center, other side. Squeeze it to the side, back through center. So you'll notice my arms go into a ballet fist. It's like you're hugging a huge space hopper over the top of your head. Back through center. This is great for working your internal and external obliques, so those muscles in the side of your waist, contributing to getting you an hourglass figure, contributing to detoxing through the waist. Lift it up, squeeze it down, lift it up. Now option 2, go squeeze and lift. We take a squeeze, lift the heel, lift. Option to go faster, squeeze, lift. Just an option. If you need to stick with that slower beat, feel free. Take option 1, option 2, or option 3. Or maybe you really need a breather, shake it off, or really can't do this, just hold the wide plie. We go squeeze, center, you've got 4. You have just 3. You've got this 2. Now last one, you're going to hold the hands above the head, drop down. Now lift the toes off the floor, dig the heels in. We're going to take little pulses down and down and down. Can't feel it? Get lower, 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 lower. I want you to burn. I want you to shake. Like I said at the start of this video, we are sculpting, shaking, burning, and we are going to have a stretch in a little second, don't worry. Squeeze and squeeze, squeeze. 4, 3, change in 2, 1. Now hold here. Further option, 1 heel lift. You don't have to. Further option, other heel lift, high heel position. Drop those hips low. I want you to shake and burn. Make sure you're not rolling those knees in. Little tiny press and press. Just give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Then from here, make sure you come to the back of your mat. You're gonna bring your chin in towards your chest. You're gonna roll down and then safely and slowly lower down onto the front of your body. I want you to then bring your right heel to your right glute. You're gonna go thigh stretch. Inhale, exhale, switch it up. Other heel in. Stretch it out, straight into your back extension work. You're gonna pigeon toe the feet, so the toes, they turn into each other. I want you to bring your hands around the side of your head, elbows go to the side. Inhale, switch off the lower body. Exhale, lift all the way up away from the floor. And lower back down, inhale, eye line stays to the floor. Just lift the top of the body off and lower back down. If you can't get this at first, don't worry. Think about that connection with your back. So this is great for strengthening your posterior chain muscles, your spine rector muscles, which is all those muscles, you guessed it, down the spine. Lift and lower it down. You've got 3 more here. Lift it up, lower it down. 2 more, we go. Lift it up and lower down. Now last one, you're gonna lift and hold. Keep those legs turned off. Now reach the hands behind yourself. Try and keep the eye line towards the floor as much as you can. Now you're gonna go ahead, reach the hands forwards, reach the hands backwards. Inhale in, exhale away. Hands reach forwards, hands reach backwards. Eye line to the floor, upper body stays off. You've got 2 more here, reach forwards. Reaching it back, 1 more. We're gonna reach it forwards and then reach back. Now last one, you're gonna reach the hands forwards. Now imagine I pulled your arms away from your body. Option then, turn out through the legs, point the toes, lift the lower body off the floor. You've got it. And now you're gonna swim through the sea. Change, 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 change. So opposite hand to feet and give me 3, 2, 1. Well done. Hands go around the side of your chest, lifting yourself up. I then want you to bring the forearms to the floor. You're gonna bring your right heel to your right glute and you're gonna press the toe towards the ceiling. So you're now gonna go into your booty section, leg towards the sky. Inhale in, exhale push, slow to start. Inhale in, exhale push. So you can either keep moving or you can really listen to me for the setup. If you are an absolute beginner right now, really listen to these key facts I'm about to tell you. So both the forearms are down towards the floor. You're drawing a number 11 with the forearms. Shoulders are over the top of the elbows. The abdomen is drawn in. So your belly button pulls towards your spine and the abs are engaged. It's like you're wearing a super tight corset and you've pulled those strings really nice and tight. You can't breathe. You can breathe in this corset, but you have those strings in nice and tight. Now make sure the hips are level. Imagine you've got 2 lights on your hips. Both those lights need to be pointing down towards the floor. Squeeze the toe up, squeeze the toe in. Inhale, exhale. Now option here to go in, then lift. Go in, so now you can in towards your booty work, your glute work. We're gonna give you that round, firm butt, so all your friends are jealous. Lift, go in, then squeeze. You've got 4, then lift. You've got it. 3, then squeeze. Just go 2, squeeze. Last one, now you're gonna lift and hold that leg up there. The toe is gonna go lift, lift, drop. Go push, push, down. So you might not be able to see really much of a movement here, but I'm poking towards the sky twice, dropping down once. But every poke is 1 inch. So tiny poke up, tiny lower down. So you're poking 2 inches to the sky and 1 inch down. I know that doesn't make mathematical sense because that means your leg would be really high towards the ceiling, but you need to make those movements nice and small. We go for a poke, poke, drop. Now it will really start to burn. Make sure you're supporting hip, so your left hip is in line with the left shoulder. If your left hip is aching, you might be sat into the hip. By that I mean sticking it out a little bit. So you want to imagine the supporting side of your body is pushed up against the wall. And drop, now go. Ooh, oh my gosh. You're gonna change this into little pulses up and up and up and squeeze. So pushing the toe towards the sky. Now squeeze the heel in towards your glute into your butt. As tight as you can. Imagine you've got an orange behind the leg and push up, and up. This is your last 15 seconds here. Inhale, exhale, we go squeeze and squeeze. Just give me 10 and 9. You've got a little bit of ab work coming up in 6, in 5. Abs are gonna burn in 3, 2, 1. Whew. Well done. You're gonna face towards me, keep that same left forearm down towards the floor, elbows stacked underneath your shoulder, toes come in line with your hips and knees are forward, side plank. Lift the hips up, reach the top hand high, extend this top leg here. So, advancement full version, maybe you do these classes a lot, underneath leg extends, maybe you're good at side planks, underneath leg extends, inhale, exhale, beginner version, underneath knee bends. We go down, up, nice and slow, down, up, inhale, exhale, we take it down, we squeeze it up to the ceiling. Just go 2 more here and squeeze, lift it up, 1 more, down to the floor, lift and hold. So remember, advancement, both legs are extended. You're gonna take little miniature squeezes up with that hip. Just give me 5 pushes. 4 other side in 3, in 2, 1. Well done. Other side. So flip it round, and you're now gonna bring your right forearm down, toes in line with the butt, knees forwards. Now lift the hips, extend the top hand high. Extend that top leg, option. Underneath knee, it lifts off. Now we're gonna go down to the floor, up to the ceiling. So I'm gonna do the advanced version this side. Don't forget modification. Bend the underneath knee down. Create yourself a big base of support. It's all about that base of support. Squeeze and lift. Now this is great for targeting your waist, getting you an hourglass figure, working those internal, external obliques. Down to the floor, up to the ceiling. You've got it. 2 more here. Whew. Up and lift. 1 more. Down. Now squeeze it up, lift it, and take a little up and lift and lift. Just give me 8, 7, 6 more, 5 more. You've got 4 and 3, 2, 1. Well done. You should already have this forearm down towards the floor, so roll it onto the forearm. Bring the left heel to the left glute, you guessed it. Squeeze the toe up towards the ceiling. Keep that heel nice and tight. We go in, we push it up. So we squeeze, inhale for 2, exhale, use the breath. Inhale, bring the knee in. Exhale, push and lift. Remember, hips are pointing down towards the floor, working through your booty. So if you shaked, if you shook even, if you burned at all during this workout, make sure you give me a massive thumbs up. Make sure you leave me a comment, let me know how your experience was. I'd love to know. Have I got enough options in there for modification and for an advancement? We go, inhale in, exhale push. I don't know about you, but I am feeling it today. I am burning. So you want a nice flat back position, eye line between your forearms. I know it's hard when you're trying to look at me, you're trying to look at the floor, but try to keep that eye line down. I will try to be as instructive as possible. Your working leg, the knee is in line with your hip. So take your eye line towards your hip now while your working leg is that leg that's moving. Is your knee drawing a straight line with your hip and a straight line with your shoulder? That's what I need you to do. I need you to do that so you really target your gluteus maximus, that muscle in the top of your butt that contributes to a round perky bum. Faster, we go, inhale, exhale, in and push. You'll start to burn and shake right now. I can feel my bum trembling. We go in and lift. We go 2, 1. Now lift it, hold it, and go up, up, down. Whew. You can bring those hands into a prayer. Also, you can always bring this in towards a full arm extension. I want that toe pointed. So we go squeeze, squeeze, drop. Go squeeze, squeeze, drop. That's just if your forearms are aching, if the shoulders are aching, if you need a little bit of a switch up, going towards that full arm extension. We go squeeze, squeeze, drop. Go lift, lift, lower. Oh my, oh my. Lower. Option. Give it a shake out here if you need to. Rest the knee down towards the floor. Bring the leg lower. Push as heavy as you can into that butt. Now little squeezes up and up. Push the toe towards the sky, towards the ceiling, hip bones to the floor. Make sure you're not sinking in towards that supporting leg. Point through the toe, embrace your inner ballerina. Your core is strong. That toe is pointed.
push the sky away as heavy as you physically can. You'll be happy to know after this, you've got 3 minutes of abs, and then that is it. We're into a gorgeous stretch to finish off your class. So give me all you've got. This is your final push. Stick with me. You have just 10 more pulses. 9 and 8. I'm shaking. 7 and 6. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, don't think about it. It's fine. That never even happened. Sweep your feet forwards, and you're going to lower all the way down on towards your back. Bring the palms around the side of your hips. Lift one leg into a tabletop. Knee stacks over the top of your hip, toe in line with the knee. So in Pilates, this would be a double leg stretch modified. In normal fitness, dead bug. So float both legs up. So you want to inhale and then exhale, bring the other toe in towards the tabletop. And you're going to touch your inner thighs together for me. Knees over the top of the hips, hands around the side of the hips. Now your belly button is going to squeeze down to your mat, to your carpet, whatever you've got at home right now. Pull it down towards the floor. And then your left leg down for 2, and then lift it up. Abs are where everybody struggles. You could have the strongest legs ever. Like that thigh set might not have even touched you. That seat set, the booty set might not have even touched you. But a lot of people, they struggle with their core. So you need to think about switching it on. Belly button towards your spine. Pull up through the pelvic floor. So you really want to zip up through that pelvic floor. Like you really need to go to the toilet for number 1, but pull up. Tap, here we go, lift. And lift, sliding the toe down towards the floor. Keep pulling the belly button down towards the spine. Close the rib cage together. You're back in that corset. Now pull the corset as tight as you possibly can. You've pulled those strings really, really tight. Now loosen them off to 30%. Give me that engagement. Go lift and lift. So you're working your transverse abs right now. Your deep, deep layer of core muscle. That deepest layer of abs. Go lift and lift. 2 more. We go tap and tap. We take a lift and lift. 1 more. Go down and down. We take a lift and lift. Now stay there. Knees over the top of your hips like you've got your legs hooked around the side of the box. Now you're going to bring your hands underneath your thighs. I want you to bring your chin to your chest. Create me a C shape with the spine. So you're going to really squeeze in, bring it in towards that C shape. Now either stay here or bring one hand away. For that further option, that further advancement, both hands away, we're going to 100. We go squeeze, 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 push, push. Some of the Pilates influence here, but instead of counting to 100, I'm going to count to the end of the music. Inhale, exhale, just give me a final. Ooh. Can we get through 15 seconds? Of course we can. Inhale, exhale. Let's do this. You just have 7, 6, 5 more pumps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. We made it. Soles of the feet come down towards the floor. Don't switch me off. Stay for the 3 minutes of stretch. Help to restore the body. Bring the heart rate slowly down. Get rid of any acid, waste products, waste toxins we've built up during the workout. Soles of the feet down towards the floor. Now you're going to lengthen your legs away from yourself. Be careful if you've got any lumbar spine issues. Interlace the fingertips. And then press the palms behind yourself. Stretch the body as long as you possibly can. So really imagine your body is its longest point it's ever been. It's never been lengthened more than this in its life. Pull it out. I want you to draw your left knee in towards the chest. Hugging a hold of that knee. Can't speak now, the workout's done. Hugging a hold of that knee. Knee comes up to the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. And then other side, bring the other knee in towards the chest, lengthen the other leg away, and take a nice deep breath. Stretch out through the hip. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Rock yourself back, rock yourself up and forwards. You're going to roll it round carefully on towards your knees, in towards a box position. Hands underneath the shoulders. Give me a cat and cow. So inhale, bring the eye line towards your belly button. Imagine you are a scared cat. on a hop tin roof. Now press the chest down, lift the eye line up, stretching through the abdominals, and then lift it up. You're going to bring your left foot forwards. I want you to create yourself a 90-degree angle, so 90 degrees through the front leg, hands scoop around the front leg, tuck the toe under, lift up in towards a lunge position. You should feel a stretch underneath the working leg, through the hip at the back. And then I want you to lower the back knee down towards the floor. And now lift the upper body up, gently rock backwards, and then you might need your hands for balance. Bring the hands down. If you can't get this low, don't worry, just bring it high, push the fingertips towards the floor. If you feel like you can get lower than this, dig the heel in, hips are over the top of the knee, lengthen behind this knee, inhale, exhale, hamstring stretch, gliding your nose towards that front shin. And then sweep this leg carefully, be mindful of the hip round towards the back. Other leg comes forwards. Other side of the stretch, tuck the back toe under, 90-degree angle, inhale. Exhale, enjoy the stillness, enjoy the stretch. Lower the back knee down towards the floor, untucking through the toe, drive the hips backwards, the heel digs in, the toe points towards the sky, and the hip bones, they float above this knee at the back. Lengthened underneath here, so you got hamstring stretch, and then let the nose fall down towards the shin. Safely and slowly sweep this leg round towards the back, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under, drive the heels down, lift the hips high. My music has finished, that means I'm out of time. Draw the heels down for a down dog. Inhale, lift both the heels up. Exhale, push both the heels down. Inhale, lift both the heels up. Exhale, push both the heels down and hold, 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 hold. Walking the hands all the way in towards your feet. Take a little miniature bend through the knees. Slowly, safely unwind, mobilize through the spine. So every single vertebrae gets a little bit of engagement. Lift yourself up. You're going to look towards me on the screen, wherever you're watching, with feet underneath the hips. Bring your hands to a prayer. Now inhale. Breathe in positivity. Exhale negativity. Again, inhale. Positivity, exhale negativity. Give everything a shake off. And well done, you made it through your 30 minutes beginner bar class with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you drop me a comment down below and let me know how you found today's workout. I'll see you very soon for another one. Bye.